the one and only Jiri Prochazka. Where are you today, Jiri?
Hey, right now I'm in my store, BJP store in Czech Republic in Brno. I had a meeting with my guys. So after meeting, right now, perfect time.
Nice. So is this is your store, your own clothing brand?
Yeah, that's right.
Amazing. Tell me about the brand.
This brand is, I don't want to say like it's a brand like for clothes. The main idea of this brand is to share the mind attitude, the mind ideas, the stand, which is the most important to achieve whatever in your life. And we started to work with one company for clothes and for some great supplements. So that's my business.
Very good. So you're an entrepreneur, as well as a world-class fighter, one of the very best, Jiri Prochazka, the entrepreneur. Tell me about the message that the brand is trying to get across.
The message of this brand is the BJP, to be here and now and to achieve whatever you want and do what you're doing in full. Like be here and now and fully totally present and master your way. So that's the main idea. It helped me these ideas in my career, and I started to connect it with the brand and to share this energy with the people around me and in all the world. So
absolutely. Well done, because it is an important message, because you're absolutely right. Regardless of whatever it is in life, I mean, you're a fighter, I was a fighter. You don't have to be a fighter, but always give your best. Always try your hardest. So congratulations, and I wish you all the success. And also congratulations on UFC 300. That was an incredible fight, Jiri. It was amazing.
Man, it was. Yesterday, I watched that fight, and I have to say, again, I don't want to be too critic for that performance, but that was not performance what I'm satisfied with, because my team, we worked on something, and I did totally another performance of what I wanted to, and but still, I'm happy that I won. That fight was for me very important. Maybe that's why I fought like I fought, because the importance of this fight was for me maybe more important than the title fight. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because what he said before the fight and after the fight with Pereira, I'm very happy that I achieved that victory that night. And it was a little bit like we spoke about the violence before the fight.
Yeah.
So in that fight, I was too much in that vibe of violence, because I just felt his spirit, and I wanted to go through him totally. And I totally forgot for technique, for working, to be light, and to not take that too much seriously. That fight. So.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, and I understand why you would look back and think, okay, I made mistakes. That wasn't the game plan. It wasn't a perfect performance, but it was a fight, Jiri. That was a fight, and it's like Mike Tyson says, everyone's got a plan until you get hit in the face. You know what I'm saying? That was a battle. And I think you should be proud of that, Jiri, because both of you and Alexander, you went to battle and it electrified the fans. So I understand from maybe a technical and a game plan standpoint, it wasn't what you wanted to do. But man, you went out there and you showed some real balls, man.
Yeah, sure. But you can't be just focused for one point, one target, and sacrifice all your body, or your legs, your everything, just to be focused for the target. I didn't work on my technique just for nothing, like especially in this preparation, because I wanted to show better performance. Win is here, and I'm grateful for that.
That's what makes you a success, Jiri, because anybody else, they get the win, You don't just say, wow, that was perfect. You have to look at your own performances and say, okay, I made mistakes. I can get better. So, I mean, I commend you for that. Congratulations. But don't beat yourself up. That was a phenomenal fight. You should be proud of yourself, Jiri. And I really mean that. And this goes back to what you said about the clothing brand at the beginning. I thought what you said on the microphone after the fight was beautiful. And I really do mean that, because you said, listen, of course, I'm not a samurai, but we have to have a dream and an ambition and something to inspire us.
This talks about me like I'm not samurai. That's true. I'm not a samurai. I'm a guy from Czech Republic. But we all need to live and be inspired by something. And these samurai ideas is something what's inside me. And no matter who will win tonight in the main event, I want to face the champion.
When you said that, I was like, you're absolutely right. Young men and women, they need something to believe in. And that's what you believe in. And I thought it was beautiful, Jiri.
That's the main thing, especially in my country, to have something what to believe in. Because in this world right now, everything and science, everything trying to show you where the true religion right now it is. And everybody is like, they stop to believe in some gods, in some religion, and they trying to find something. And that's my idea, and that's why I want to share these beautiful ideas about the way of the warrior's way. About that's why I'm doing this brand with these ideas, because when you truly work hard, when you doing that honestly with a full heart, with everything, then you will find a God everywhere, here and now. And maybe I have no good words for that, but this is something what I want to show to people. What is my legacy like?
Yeah. No. I do understand. So
Yeah.
sorry, go on, continue.
All the time and show the full power.
Show the full power. You did, though, brother. But it is such a powerful message what you're talking about, because I'm a father. I've got 3 children, and I'm trying to teach them the same thing. You've got to find what it is in life that you're passionate about, and then you got to work hard, because life is tough. You know, I mean, just to survive in this world, especially now, and especially for young people, it's hard.
Yeah, to show them these things, because in this age, where is the everything? You can call the food, you have a food. Everything is in your comfort zone. And when you step out of that comfort zone, then you will understand what is life is about. And a lot of people, especially the young people right now, don't understand that. They don't know how to act, because they are still here and not here in the doing, sacrifice themselves with achieving something.
Yeah. You're only 31 years old, Jiri, but you've had a lot of fights. But I'd like to hear, what was life like for you growing up as a young man?
Oh man, I spoke about that many times, and that's why I'm sharing these ideas about the samurai ideas, all these inspirational things, because it saved my life. I was totally wild guy who fought many times on a discotheque, on a dance club, like on the streets, and the martial arts in this case saved my life. So that's why I'm speaking about that like every time. So,
Yeah, and it's a powerful message. And to be honest, Jiri, a lot of fighters, we kind of all did the same thing. You know, I was the same way, and martial arts saved my life. I was the same. I was going down a dark path. I was getting into fights, getting into trouble. And now with martial arts and the UFC, it gave me a goal, a drive, and now I'm a new person.
I'm happy.
Yeah. I still got some growing up to do, though. I'm still a bit of an idiot at times. So you got back to winning ways. You got the job done. What is next for Jiri Prochazka? What do you want next, brother?
Like I spoke after the fight, I'm looking for the title fight for Alex Pereira. and I was able to, and I'm still am able to take the fight in Brazil, and I will
Wow.
see. Now it's on UFC this like this point, so let's see if there will be necessary to fight someone else before the title fight. I will do that, but I think I deserve it after the fight, especially after that decision in New York, and after the won this fight. Let's. I don't want to.
Have you spoken to the UFC? Have you told them, listen, I will fight Alex in 2 weeks?
I told that to the interviews, not to UFC, but I told that to manager who's in contact with UFC, with Hunter Campbell, with Dana White too. So
You mentioned there the decision in New York, what happened with Alex. At the time, it seemed like you were okay because you kind of said, listen, I went out. Do you feel differently now?
what you mean, like that first round, or what?
Yeah, the finish at the end. You said because of the decision in New York. At the time, it seemed like you were fine with the decision, but after looking it back, do you feel differently?
I said what I said, and that was right in that time. But when you see that many times, and when the people asked me for that many times, and especially when I saw that fight, I had to say it was an early stoppage. It was. Because if you know me, especially in this case, especially when you see the Jamal Hill versus Pereira right now, I don't know who was the referee, Herb Dean?
Herb Dean, yeah.
Yeah, so it was similar like in my fight, and Jamal had much more time than me to survive that moment, and I know how to survive the hard moments, and I know how to get back, how to win, how to reverse it, and doesn't matter. I don't wanna speak about that too much because happened what happened. I'm taking that, but I think.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. I understand what you're saying. You can take a lot more damage, a lot more punishment, and you've shown the ability in the past to be able to recover. You think now in hindsight, maybe it was earlier, but it was very honorable what you said on the night. So if you are the next person to fight Alex Pereira, what would you do differently now that you've been in there with him one time?
It's hard to speak about the performance with Alex Pereira. When you saw my performance with Aleksandar Rakic, I realized that I can't, especially with Alex, there is no way to work with him like I worked with Aleksandar Rakic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because just one punch, 2 punches, and that's mean everything. But still, I realized that my opponent will make my performance because I would not fight in the same way with Rakic, in the same way with Pereira. I know how I'm working, and I know I will be like another person.
I always say every fight is different. Every battle is different. They never play out the same way. Like the first time I fought Luke Rockhold, he beat me. I'm like, listen, if you think that's going to happen in the second time, you're crazy. I can't guarantee I'm going to win, but it ain't going to play out exactly the same. So I understand exactly what you're saying. And best of luck. Best of luck. Do you think Magomed Anklaev will be next, though? Do you think that's what they're going to do?
Like to fight
for
with
Alex?
Me?
No, for Alex. Do you think Magomed will be next?
We'll see. Now it's on the work of the management work. So I'm looking for the same target. He's looking for the same target. I was the champion, and I think that's my advantage in this position. But doesn't matter for me. No, not like doesn't matter. We will see UFC will get that chance, and I'm just saying that I'm prepared. I'm prepared like in 2 weeks to take the Brazil. I'm prepared in the summer to take that fight. And that's it.
Yeah, and that's called being a real fighter. You know, it doesn't matter. Anytime, any place, you're ready to go at a moment's notice. So big respect. Last question on fighting, then I want to ask you some different stuff. I think it was yesterday, you're talking about becoming the champion and going down to middleweight, which is crazy because everybody talks about going up in weight because, it's kind of easier. You're a big guy. We have spoken many times. I fought at light heavyweight. I fought at middleweight. Jiri, you're a big fucking dude, bro.
Yeah, That's right. But you want to know something? My last time in Vegas right now, I didn't cut the weight.
Right.
So
That's easy.
for me, it was like my body felt the moment that fight is coming, waiting is coming, and I naturally just fell down with my weight. That's how I the weight for this fight. So the good food with some good diets for me, I think 84 kilos middleweight will be no problem. And I'm still thinking about that, how it can be like, how I can feel with these guys, like in middleweight, because I know I can do that, but still, there is for me the first step to achieve the light heavyweight belt.
Yes, yes, and I look forward to you seeing you do that. I did the same thing. I was heavyweight. Light heavyweight. I never had to cut weight on the scale. I just trained, and I was 205, 93 kilos. I'm just warning you, it's going to be miserable. It's horrible, Jiri. It sucks.
I'm looking forward for that because I want to try more clear food in a preparation, and I want to try to. Because I really know how to work with my body with that weight, and I feel that it can be good.
Okay, well, best of luck with everything there. So, Jiri, what makes Jiri Prochazka smile, right? Because when we talk like this, it's always about fighting, right? And it's a very intense thing to do. But away from the fight world, when you're not thinking about fighting, and I know that fighting takes over everything, it consumes your whole being. But after the fight, when you're with your friends, what puts a smile on your face, Jiri? What do you like to do?
I'm just I'm just a happy person. Like I don't know how. I'm just a happy person because all these things, the fighting, these struggles, these things, what you need to overcome in your life. There is too much things what you need to. When you just realize we are here and now, we have this life, this chance to show our best. Whatever you want to be like sad or whatever, no man, that there is no place, no time for this. Enjoy every day like the last one. And for me, it's important to be good with my friends, to be good with my family, and that's why I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, you should be because you got an extra $300,000 in your bank account as well. I bet that put a smile on your face.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. But more happier I am that I know the people saw my fight like the performance of the night. That's not just the money. Yeah, money is great. I'm happy for that. Sure. But I'm satisfied with myself that I showed something what's the people like.
Yeah. No. I totally get it. Are you in Prague right now? Is that where you live?
Right now I'm in Brno. That's the second biggest city. So
okay. And how was it when you got back to Brno? Was there a lot of support for you? The people loving buying the clothing, the cheering for Jiri?
Yeah. Last week we had like yesterday and Saturday we had a crazy celebration and we drank one. Man, that's I have to say that
no, come on. This is now you're talking my language.
For a toast, for the first toast and for the toast, I took one liquor, which gave me one of my friends from Vietnam or wherever, I don't know. And there was like inside that liquor there was a snake, the cobra.
Yeah.
And that was the like strongest alcohol which I drank, and but I believe in the power from that drink.
You're a lizard man. So that was the start of a good night, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it was a great night, great weekend. I'm very happy that I I shared that weekend with my friends, and
Amazing. Well, good for you, Jiri. You deserve it all. What does Jiri Prochazka like to eat? You were mentioning diets before and getting down to 185. When you're not in training camp, what's your favorite food? What is like the national dish? You know, like that people go to for fast food, or like, you know, every day the people of the Czech Republic eat.
yeah, man, that's the Czech food. I have to say that, like, to be honest, Czech food is the worst food. The worst food for somebody who's like the athlete, who's the sportsman. So, so that's why I eat that just like after fight, or when my grandma is making that, like some
What is
sports.
it? Like a lot of potatoes?
No, like dumplings, like
Oh,
like creamy sauce.
sounds good. I love dumplings.
It sounds good and it tastes great, but for preparation and for like athlete life, is not
Yeah.
working.
A lot of calories and a lot of carbs. What do you think about American food?
Yeah, it's very heavy in your stomach. You just need to sleep after that. So
Well, you get a few beers, that'll help you sleep afterwards. What's the Czech Republic beer? What's the most popular beer out there? Do you have your own beer?
everybody, all the people on the world know that know the beer Pilsen. You know the
Pilsner.
Pilsner. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that's the Czech
Oh,
beer.
oh, I never knew that.
Man, we are the beer nation. So like Budweiser, you know the Budweiser.
Yeah, of course.
Budweiser is the Czech beer too. So Pilsner.
Really? Let's go. Let's go. I gotta come back. I've been to the Czech Republic twice. I went to Prague with the boys, on like a boys trip. We had a lot of beers.
You're intoxicated?
I gotta come back. When you signed with the UFC, had you fought in America before?
Yes, I was there in 2016 for like training camp. The second time was after that I signed the UFC. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because I've lived out here for 13 years now, and it's a very different life. But I love living here. Are you going to stay in the Czech Republic? That's where you want to live to the day you die?
Man, I like to be here. I like the people here and the nation. But right now, I realize that I need to not to move forward, but in the training camps, I want to try to be more professional, to take it like more deeply, to understand it, and maybe I'll go to US and to start.
Got to come see me, Jiri. We'll have to have a few rounds, but you'll have to take it easy. I'm retired and I'm 45 these days, Jiri. I'm old.
Where are you living right now?
California, Orange County, California. It's very nice.
I thought you're England.
Oh, yeah, no. I left. I moved from England because of training. I used to have a gym that I trained at in England, and then there was a lot of problems. Money wasn't getting paid. And then in the early days, there wasn't many places to train. So I had the work visa. I was coming out to California. I was doing a lot of traveling back and forth. And we said, hey, we'll give it a try. And we've been here. That was 13 years ago. And we're very happy. It's a great place, a lot of opportunity. And of course, mixed martial arts is huge here. Did you see all this talk about Alex Pereira going up against Tom Aspinall? What were your thoughts on that?
I don't know what he said about that, but I think for him, like really good chance to show he's like really something special in the martial art. So to be honest, just to be honest, I have to say that I know the Tom Aspinall, so let the better win if they will fight.
Yeah. Do you watch the sport, Jiri, when you're not, obviously fighting at the events? Are you a fan of the UFC? Do you watch all the fights?
Yeah, right now I started to watch more the fights. Not every fight, because I'm still like watching that, and every fight gave me like inspiration to be what to do bad, what to do and what to not to do, and how the MMA likes growing. Because there is a still every year there is another things like calf kicks. Few years back there was no calf kicks, and 1 week back I realized that there is a calf kicks, a lot of calf kicks.
Calf kicks suck. I'm very happy to say I've never taken a calf kick. That's how old I am. Jiri, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. We've been about half an hour. I'm sure you're very busy. Jiri, I'm a big fan. Thank you for your time today. Congratulations on the win. And I look forward to seeing you be the champion again one day. You're a true original, Jiri, and you're a man of your word and a man of honor. And for that, I truly respect you.
Thank you. Appreciate your words and stay strong. See ya.
Let's go. All the best, Jiri. You take care, brother. Thank you. Thank you, Jiri.